Hey, this is Matt and Emmy coming to you on Thursday after hockey at the Googleplex. Yes, you're a good cat. Let's talk, reinclusion requests. So, I did a blog post about reinclusion requests a while ago. The procedure has changed a little bit though. So, imagine if you've spammed or someone that you hired as a webmaster has spammed and you're now no longer in Google. What do you do now? So the best thing that I would recommend is to register in Sitemaps. That's our Webmaster Console or Webmaster Central, whatever you want to call it. And it's basically the place where you can get all kinds of information. Sometimes you can even find out if you have penalties on your site. So we can't show all the penalties that we have just because that will clue in malicious spammers as well. But if they're real, yes, legit sites that have that have valid content, good girl, we want them to be able to be found. So we can show penalties for some sites. There you go. So if you do have a penalty, or if you suspect that you might have a penalty, go ahead and go to register in Sitemaps, and then fill out a reinclusion request. I think it's like in the bottom left or something like that. And the more information you can give, the better. So for example, if you were using an SEO or somebody that your web host got hacked or whatever, give as much specifics as you can. You also want to try to give some sort of timeline, or here's what was going on, here's the mistake we've made. The most important thing is Google needs to know that it's not going to happen again. So some way of letting us know or convincing us that whatever you think the problem was, usually you might have a pretty clear idea, something like hidden text, doorway pages, sneaky redirects using JavaScript, and anything like that. We need to know that those pages, those violations of our quality guidelines are not going to come back. So that's the procedure that I would go with. Try to include as much detail as possible about how it might have happened, and what you're going to do to make sure that it doesn't happen again. And then that goes into a queue which we check and we try to find out, okay, has the hidden text been removed, stuff like that. So reinclusion requests definitely get looked at by people, and that's the procedure that I would recommend to use to put one in.